99 cents. And selected Tide Ultra Laundry Detergent, powder or liquid, are VIP.
The following presentation is rated TV PG. The following presentation is rated TV 14.
As often as possible, I like to locate where we are for you. I don't mean just Radio City Music Hall, you know that. But I mean, this is the foyer. The lobby's right up there where you get your tickets. That's 6th Avenue over there, and there's some folks right behind you getting ready to come in here for a tour. Busy 6th Avenue out there. You'll see some other tour groups behind me, I bet, or hear them, while I'm telling you about this great adventure film. This is Errol Flynn. We're all in for a good time. There is an excellent cast in support of Mr. Flynn, including beautiful Ruth Roman, and a man who was always a villain on the big screen and a hero on the small screen, Raymond Burr. Now, this time, Mr. Flynn plans to dive into the China Sea off the Philippines to recover a lost treasure that does not belong to him. He knows very well that treasure isn't his, but you know Errol. Nobody can tell him what to do. The film crew went on location for this shoot, all right, but not to the South China Sea. They went to Catalina Island. I was just wondering, we should check with the Chamber of Commerce over there. They could probably tell us how many films have been shot at Catalina, how many countries and islands it has substituted for. Bet the number's astronomical. It's amazing how deserted that beautiful island can appear on camera from different angles. Incidentally, the music for this film is also first-rate. And why not? It's the responsibility of the remarkable Max Steiner, who gave us so many wonderful themes over the years. Okay, well, let's find out if Errol Flynn will come to his senses, leave the bad guys, and save the day. What's your bet? Here's Mara Maru. Mara Maru was the name of that film again. As the daughter of a circus barker, it is doubtful that Ruth Roman could have gone into any business other than show business, don't you think? She started acting in films at the age of 19. She worked as a leading lady in all sorts of films all through the 1940s until really hitting her stride in the female lead in Mr. Hitchcock's Strangers on a Train. That was 1951. Not long before, she starred here with Errol Flynn. She often played strong-willed characters who took matters into their own hands, as she did with her own career. After leaving Warner Brothers, she went out on her own as a freelancer, and she managed to work very well for the next 30 years, thank you very much, on her own terms. making films in Hollywood and in Europe and appearing on television. Mara Maru marked the second time she'd worked with actor Raymond Burr. They had both had bit parts in Without Reservations in 1946, and they worked together one more time, 1956, on a Western called Great Day in the Morning. They liked working together. Now watch this.
Saturday Classics.
A man was raised among red devils to be a red devil.
John Russell is no stranger to injustice.
Have you ever eaten a dog, Mr. Russell?
Eaten one and lived like one.
But when people need help, will Russell be able to look beyond past wrongs and do what's right?
What am I permitted to take with me? Your life. How's that?
Paul Newman,
We all die, just a question of when.
Hombre, Saturday on AMC.
Will you help me?
Why should I? What's the percentage in risking my neck for another man's wife?
Susan Hayward's husband is missing in communist China. Clark Gable is a soldier of fortune that can help.
I want your husband out of China more than you do. I wish he was sitting here right now so I could stand a chance with you. How does she feel about you? Why don't you ask her? I don't think I'll have to.
Soldier of Fortune, Friday on AMC.
Don't miss the next exciting feature at AMC's Drive-In Theater.
For years, they have existed quietly among us, always at our mercy.
But something has gone wrong, horrifically wrong. Science has created a mutation of unspeakable proportions.
Take shelter in basement. Do not panic. Do not panic.
Don't miss Beginning of the End. Friday at 12:15 Eastern, only at AMC's Drive-In Theater. For over a decade, AMC Magazine has shared your passion for great movies. Now, every month, AMC Magazine brings you even closer to those timeless classics of yesterday and today, with more rare full-color photos and in-depth exclusive articles, plus a new expanded listing section that includes more detailed movie descriptions and an easy-to-read calendar of not-to-be-missed AMC programming. If you're a classic movie fan or know someone who is, order AMC Magazine today. It makes a great gift, and the card that comes with your order lets that special person know that a great classic movie experience is on its way. To order AMC Magazine, call toll-free 1-888-AMC-4700 or send a check or money order for $12.95 for 12 monthly issues to AMC Magazine, P.O. Box 469082, Escondido, California 92046. You can also order on our website at www.amctv.com. AMC Magazine, the insider's guide to classic Hollywood. Next on AMC, when Audie Murphy is accused of murder, Stephen McNally tries to bring him in the exciting Western drama, Hell Bent for Leather. Next on AMC.
To bring you more of the Wild West Thanksgiving, only on AMC.
Next on AMC, Jimmy Stewart stars as a sharpshooter in the landmark Western Winchester on AMC's Viewer's Pick.
This week on AMC's Saturday Classics, just when it seemed the day of the classic Hollywood musical had come to a close, it took a young director named Francis Ford Coppola to bring it back for a whimsical revival. The key element to this glorious return, Fred Astaire. With his ageless charm, he helped spin this tale of social consciousness and Irish folklore into a filmmaking gem, Finian's Rainbow, today at 6 p.m. Eastern, only on AMC's Saturday Classics.
Next on AMC, Mike Henry swings onto the screen in an adventure film shot on location in South America. Tarzan and the Great River, next on AMC. The following is being sponsored by Royal Caribbean International, like no vacation on earth.
in a place like this, you need any help. Royal Caribbean, like no vacation on earth.
The preceding was sponsored by Royal Caribbean International, like no vacation on earth.
A thought for those of you married to your job. Every once in a while, have a fling with your wife. Royal Caribbean, like no vacation on earth.
Next on AMC, Henry Fonda stars as Wyatt Earp in John Ford's classic western, My Darling Clementine, co-starring Victor Mature and Linda Darnell. Next on AMC.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mick Clooney. Very glad to welcome you to our film preservation special this weekend. Most experts, I think, agree that film history's greatest practitioner of the art of the Western is John Ford. Well, today we're going to see Mr. Ford take on one of the epic stories of Western lore, the gunfight at the OK Corral. Today, the Earp brothers, along with their friend Doc Holliday, took on the Clanton gang. It's My Darling Clementine, that's the title. Stars Henry Fonda, Victor Mature, Linda Darnell, and Walter Brennan. You know, I don't quite know why, but for whatever reason, this story is of such great potency that it has been remade over the years many times, twice in the year 1994 alone. But My Darling Clementine has a couple of advantages over any other production. First, it was made by John Ford. That's enough. Second, the story came straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. No less a source than Wyatt Earp himself told John Ford himself what happened in that dusty street on that October day in 1881. Not that Mr. Ford stuck strictly to Earp's story. He had some embellishments all of his own. There's one of my favorite lines in it. Henry Fonda as Wyatt bellies up to the bar, and he says to the bartender, "Mac, have you ever been in love?" Mac answers, "Nope. I've been a bartender all my life." Here's John Ford's My Darling Clementine.